East Africa was shot by heavy rain and flood due to El Niño air phenomenon for weeks. At least 47 people were killed and 85 other people were injured, with the warnings of a local official that the transition fee could rise. Regional Commissioner Janeth Mayanja said that on Saturday, heavy rain hit the town of Katesh, about 300 kilometers of capital Dodoma. Until this Sunday evening, death fees were wounded by 47 and 85, he said. In his statement to local media, the regional commissioner Queen Sendige in Manyara region of Northern Tanzania both warned that the death fee will increase. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of Tanzania, wished condolences the Cop28 climate conference in Dubai and said that he ordered to talk about başar, more government efforts save people. We were shocked by this activity, he said in a video message published online by the Ministry of Health of Tanzania. Vulnerability after an unprecedented drought. East Africa was shot for weeks with heavy rain and floods of El Niño air phenomenon. El Niño is a natural pattern of air that is caused by the Pacific Ocean increases the worldwide increasing heat, and brings drought to some areas, heavy rains elsewhere. In Somalia, more than 1 million people in Somalia, and hundreds of, in May, heavy rains caused destructive floods and landslides who killed at least 130 people in Rwanda. African Horn is one of the most vulnerable regions of climate change. Excessive weather events grow increasingly and grow more widespread intensively. Since end 2020, some of Somalia and Ethiopia and Kenya have suffered from the worst drought region for 40 years. In 2019, at least 265 people were killed and tens of thousands of people were displaced during relentless rainfall in many countries in East Africa. Scientists say that the effect of El Niño, an air pattern that contributes to increasing global temperatures, can worsen with climate change. In contrast, African leaders are pushing changes in international financial institutions to help new global taxes and climate change action. The initiation of Loss and Damage Fund at Cop28 Summit in Dubai at beginning of this week was greeting as a history biggest historical pollutants paid most difficult countries by countries that are most difficult climate crisis. However, details of fund did not emerge and 118 countries promised to increase clean energy at summit. While World Paris Agreement continues to limit global warming with 1.5 degrees Celsius, scientists expect that worst effects of the current El Niño will be felt at end of 2023 and until next year.